The sun rises over the South African landscape, painting the mountains in hues of orange and gold. Down below, a troop of baboons begins to stir. Primates just like us, whose story is deeply woven into Africa's wild heart. For millions of years, baboons have roamed these lands, adapting to sweeping grasslands, rugged mountains, and coastlines. Their adaptability is the secret to their success, making them one of Africa's most widespread primates, second only to humans. We see them foraging along the roadside or resting on rocky outcrops, but behind this familiar sight lies a world of intricate social rules and deep family bonds. The Chakma baboon, found here, is large and powerful, but their true strength lies in their social bonds. They live in troops, families, armies, and schools all in one, where the young learn essential survival skills. Every interaction, from grooming to standoffs, reinforces the group's social fabric. When we look into a baboon's eyes, we see intelligence and curiosity, a spark that connects us across millennia. Their journey mirrors our own, finding food, raising young, and navigating complex social worlds. By exploring their lives, we learn more about the natural world and our place within it. Their survival is a testament to nature's enduring power and the connections that bind all living things. In the harsh, beautiful African wilderness, baboons remind us of resilience and adaptation. They are not just animals, they are a living legacy. Their story is a parallel to our own, shaped by the same land and challenges. To understand baboons is to understand a fundamental part of Africa itself. Their presence is a living link to an ancient past. The wild heart of South Africa beats in every troop, and in their eyes, we glimpse the story of survival that unites us all. The story of the baboon stretches back millions of years, long before modern humans appeared. Fossils reveal that ancient baboons were once even larger, sharing prehistoric Africa with our early ancestors. In places like the cradle of humankind, their shared history is written in stone. As Africa's climate shifted, forests shrank and savannas spread. Many species struggled, but baboons thrived. Their ancestors moved from trees to ground, developing strong limbs and powerful jaws for a tougher diet. This shift opened new opportunities, allowing baboons to colonize nearly every corner of southern Africa. Today's Chakma baboon is a masterpiece of adaptation, with camouflage coats and an omnivorous diet. Their flexibility has been key to their survival, outlasting more specialized animals. Living on open ground brought new dangers, so baboons evolved their greatest tool, the troop. Safety in numbers became their strategy, with more eyes to spot predators. This social structure, forged on ancient savannas, remains the cornerstone of baboon life. It's a living legacy, tested and proven over millions of years. The baboons we see today are survivors of a deep and ancient past. Their story is one of resilience and adaptation, written across the African landscape. At the heart of baboon life is the troop, a highly structured society built on relationships and hierarchies. Females form the stable core, remaining in their birth troop for life, creating strong, enduring bonds. They groom, care for each other's infants, and form coalitions for support. Males, however, must leave at adolescence, facing the perilous task of joining a new troop and climbing the social ladder. Dominant males enjoy privileges, but must constantly defend their status. Troop life is governed by a strict hierarchy determined by both strength and social intelligence. Baboons observe, form alliances, and maneuver politically. Social skills are as vital as muscle. Communication is key. A stare can threaten, a glance can submit, and vocalizations range from barks to soft grunts. Grooming is the social glue, reinforcing bonds and calming nerves. Every interaction, every day, maintains the troop's cohesion. This complex web of relationships is what keeps the group strong. The troop is family, protection, and community all in one. Social intelligence is their greatest asset. In the world of baboons, survival depends on both brains and bonds. Their society is a living lesson in cooperation and strategy. At dawn, the troop awakens in a safe roost, ready for the day's search for food. After a burst of social activity, the group sets out together, guided by dominant members. Baboons are ultimate omnivores, with an encyclopedic knowledge of their territory. They know where to find fruit, roots, insects, and even hidden grubs. Their nimble fingers and sharp eyes make them expert foragers. The troop forages as a team, with sentinels always on alert for danger. Young baboons learn by watching their elders, inheriting vital knowledge about food and safety. The daily journey is a balance between finding enough calories and conserving energy. Water is critical, and the troops' route always includes a visit to a waterhole or river. As dusk falls, they return to a safe roost, bellies full, ready to face another night. Survival is a daily quest, driven by knowledge, teamwork, and vigilance. Life on the ground is perilous for baboons, with predators lurking everywhere. Leopards are their most feared adversaries, masters of stealth and ambush. The mere scent of a leopard puts the troop on high alert, their alarm barks echoing through the hills. Vigilance is their primary defense. Dozens of eyes and ears make surprise attacks difficult. Adult males form a defensive line, flashing their formidable canine teeth to deter threats. Even a leopard thinks twice before facing an angry baboon. Danger also comes from above. Eagles can snatch unwary young, so infants cling tightly to their mothers. Baboons are constantly aware, scanning the sky and bush for threats. Night brings new dangers. Leopards climb, snakes strike, and the darkness hides many threats. The troop's survival depends on unceasing alertness and cooperation. Every day is a test of vigilance and courage. This constant pressure has shaped baboons into wary, intelligent survivors. In a world of hunters, they are true masters of survival. The relationship between baboons and humans in South Africa is ancient and complicated. As human settlements expand, baboons are drawn to easy meals, fruit trees, rubbish bins, and gardens. This leads to conflict, with baboons seen as pests when they raid homes or break into cars. The real issue is shrinking habitat and the lure of human food. In places like the Cape Peninsula, special teams work daily to keep baboons out of towns using non-lethal methods. The solution lies in changing our behavior, securing bins, not feeding wildlife, and planting unpalatable gardens. Respect and understanding are key. Baboons are wild animals, not intruders. Coexistence requires effort from both sides, but it's possible with compassion and smart management. Baboon intelligence is remarkable. They learn, remember, and solve problems with ease. Their social lives demand memory and strategy, from forming alliances to comforting distressed troop members. When faced with human obstacles, baboons quickly learn to open bins or gates, often by watching and imitating others. This ability to learn and share knowledge is a hallmark of higher intelligence. In the wild, they remember food and water sources and the safest routes. Their cleverness makes conservation challenging but also offers hope. If we create environments where natural foraging is more rewarding, then raiding baboons will adapt. Understanding their minds is the first step to peaceful coexistence. Despite their resilience, baboons face modern threats that push their ancient lineage to the brink. Habitat loss and fragmentation isolate troops, making survival harder and reducing genetic diversity. Roads and power lines are deadly hazards, while direct persecution adds further pressure. As natural food sources dwindle, baboons turn to human food, increasing conflict and risk. This cycle is hard to break and demands a new approach to land and waste management. The health of baboon populations reflects the health of the ecosystem. Even well-meaning actions like feeding baboons can be harmful, teaching them to associate people with food. A fed baboon often faces a shorter, more dangerous life. The challenges are complex and interconnected, requiring thoughtful solutions. For baboons to survive, we must address the root causes of conflict and habitat loss. Despite the challenges, there is hope for South Africa's baboons. Their adaptability and our growing understanding offer a path forward. Baboons play a vital role in the ecosystem, dispersing seeds, aerating soil, and maintaining balance. Across South Africa, people are working to find solutions. Research, management programs, and public education are changing attitudes. Every secured bin, careful driver, and informed child helps protect baboons. Their future is linked to ours. Learning to live alongside them tests our stewardship of nature. We must create habitat corridors and seek non-lethal solutions to conflict. The story of the baboon is one of survival against the odds, a living part of Africa's soul. Watching a troop move across the mountainside is witnessing millennia of history. By ensuring their survival, we preserve a piece of our own shared heritage. The wild, intelligent spirit of the baboon deserves to thrive for generations to come. Together, we can make that future possible.